You're listening to the Two Dumb Babies Secret Podcast, available every week on Patreon and every other week on YouTube and wherever else you listen to podcasts. And now, for the intro.
I would like all of you to know we're not in this together.
Arugula. Where's Arugula?
There's arugula in the...
Arugula's
in the ground.
Arugula? Where's Arugula, Jamaica?
Arugula probably is a place. Might not be Jamaica, but...
Where are they? Arugula, it's like the capital of Jamaica? Is that what the Beach Boys are singing about?
yeah.
You're in Arugula, Jamaica.
Arugula behind me. Ooh, I want a sandwich.
I want some banh mi.
I want to go down to Lee's sandwich shop.
I feel like Kokomo could be a good Vietnamese sandwich place. If I saw Kokomo sandwiches, I'd be like, yeah, that
Sounds pretty good.
That might be Vietnamese.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what Vietnamese looks like, to be honest. It's like a lot of French syllables on like
What
Asian
it
words.
looks like as far as like letters?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what it looks like? Like people?
It's like, no, languages are sounds.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
No, yeah. See,
I don't think I'd be
Eric,
able to pick
people
out.
write down their spoken language.
yeah, I understand
Sometimes
that.
translated into text.
Yeah, I don't know what Vietnamese.
It's like
I guess,
French.
Looks
It's like
too.
It's like how like Japanese kind of takes like the English kind of versions, I guess, you know? Like all the when you see Japanese in English, it's all just like no fancy syllables and all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
Vietnamese is all the crazy French syllables.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's weird.
I thought they were all the like more symbol looking
Oh, maybe.
lettering.
Well, yeah, like how they write it. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah,
I couldn't
yeah.
even begin to tell you about
Gotcha.
that.
You just mean if we were to write it all in English.
Yeah, and I think you got to use like the French
Japanese would look
letters.
more like English and
Yeah.
Vietnamese would look more like French.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know,
They both look pretty close.
well, I mean, like, you know how they got like this, like,
Yeah,
it's like the
umlauts
eye
and
with the little arrow pointing up. That's like French.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means.
I don't think so. It's
It's totally French. That's the little
triangle one.
little triangle above the eye. You know,
Is it a triangle?
kind of like
I
how
don't
the
know.
Germans
I don't
have the
know what
two
an umlaut
dots.
looks like
You know, the
anymore.
French
Yeah.
have the little triangle.
Umlaut's the dots.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
How do you know
triangle-
that?
I don't know. That word's in my head from
Umlaut.
something.
I've
Umlaut.
never heard that ever.
Yeah, it's one of the symbols that's above.
I don't think linguists know what an umlaut is. How the hell do you know that?
I don't know.
Oh, you mean the umlaut? I hope not. Fucking hell, dude. Who knows that?
Also, sounds like a slur.
Yeah, an umlaut. Sounds like a thing that French people call Vietnamese people.
It honestly sounds more like you know when you're growing up and someone tells you what something means, but it's completely wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a chode.
The umlaut is what the Germans called the gas tanks. Like, oh God.
Umlaut definitely sounds German though.
It's for sure German.
So it's got to be the dots.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the other things are just called accents, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Accents.
Which is what French people have.
I bet they all have names.
They all for sure have names.
They didn't just name
like-
umlaut. And they're
that's
like, and the rest are whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, and these other things, yeah, who cares? They you know what they do. I actually don't know exactly what they do.
Tell you.
I don't know what they change, but I know it makes the word sound weird.
I know the umlaut goes like ooh. It's like Uber.
Oh,
That's
well,
why-
I guess that makes sense. It's an
That's why
umlaut.
it's umlaut.
So it's ooh a lot. It's
Yeah.
oom.
Yeah, oom. Keep ooming.
Keep ooming.
Umlaut. Umlaut.
But it was like a German guy saying it, so it was like
Yeah.
umlaut.
It probably means something in German also. But
Yeah, probably.
very easily in English.
It probably means two dots.
Yes. Probably means say this different. Yeah, we need more of those, dude. That'd be
We need
English
more
just kind of
confusing.
assumes you know how to pronounce everything.
Yeah,
you know?
English got rid of English. Just
English is
simplified
like, fucking
everything.
don't worry about it, man. Get rid of those accents.
Yeah.
Just figure it out. Say it how you want.
Right? Yeah.
How's this word feel to you? Ubber? Sure, man. Ubber. Who cares? We don't say Uber in English.
Yeah, language is more of a feeling than it is a rule.
That's what I like about English, man.
Very,
We're like,
very
how
American.
how do you feel this sounds?
That's
like,
American English.
England's
American
like, we've taken
English
over
is-
so many countries, we can't learn all of their
Yeah.
languages, all right? So we're just gonna, you can just play with ours too. We're just gonna fucking hang out.
European English is like the Queen's English is like proper and like we think we're better than you. And American English is fuck you, we'll say it however we want.
Yeah, exactly. Figure out what we're trying to
We're
say.
in charge, we are the best, and we'll say it however the fuck we want.
It's good to
If
be
you got
here.
a problem with it, we'll nuke you.
Good to be here in London. Why is that London? That's a U.
Yeah. You
bunch of
should at least
jackasses.
put a umlaut above
Yeah,
your
throw an
O or
umlaut.
something.
No, that'd be Lunden.
Oh, whatever. Idiots.
Yeah.
London.
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 Yeah,
It is
London.
London.
Yeah. Someone call an English guy and yell at him. Hey, you fucking retard, it's London. And he's like, what? Like, what are you talking about? I'm just saying. I'm really mad about
I'm just
how
saying that this
English
has
is
been
gone.
wrong for a long time. You should fix it now.
Dude, England's weird because they all have different accents depending on like what neighborhood you live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I guess America has that too, but it's
Well,
like
they-
even a smaller. Like America's fucking huge, so
Yeah,
obviously people talk
right.
different. Then like England's like it's not that big.
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
mean,
it's
you
about
don't.
the size of any state in America.
I think like Boston, there might be a few neighborhoods where it's like slightly different.
Yeah, I guess
But
the East Coast is
The
like
East
that,
Coast,
because they all
the
have
East Coast,
different.
yeah, and well, because all the people migrating there, all the
Yeah.
immigrants going there in the beginning too.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably. So I can see neighborhoods there. But yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, London didn't
People
have
like,
a bunch
from
of.
Leeds.
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's different because it's
Chelsea
like different.
man.
It's different kinds of people. Like the Irish went to Boston, or and all the greasy Italians went to New York, and they all made their own fucking accents and stuff.
Yeah. The pizza, they didn't even need to use grease. It's just their own hands.
Yeah, they just squeeze their hair. Dude, I hate that greasy hair. Like, who thought that was a good idea?
Just way
They're
too
just
much
like,
gel.
hey, how do we look sweatier? Hey, you know what everyone likes about Italians? We're really sweaty. maybe we really fucking we put that on the forefront of our look.
Maybe it's to take some of the look away from the sweatiness. They're like, see, even my hair's shiny. Everything's shiny.
No, I don't think that works at all.
I'm just a shiny person.
It's like, all right, we got to soak our clothes before we leave so no one will think it's sweat. It's like, no, we just dip ourselves in water before. Italians are so greasy. It's fucking insane. Everywhere in the world. You can always fucking...
yeah, they're not.
Armenians and Italians wear the same stuff. You just got to see how slick they are in the sun. Like if you see like there's like light bouncing off them, then they're Italian.
I don't know. Armenians seem a little sweaty too.
I mean, they're like they're not sweaty like they're like dried sweaty.
They're
You know what
like
I mean?
sweaty,
They like
like
sweaty.
they've actually been doing things.
Well,
or
Armenians
something.
they were like sweaty earlier. You know what I mean? Like now
Yeah.
it's dried up, and they're just
Okay.
like, oh yeah, you used to be sweaty. Italians are constantly sweaty. They're just leaking all day.
I wonder if it's if there's an actual gland issue of
Yeah, it's a
some sort.
glandier. Maybe they need to get their anal glands leaked like a dog.
Not leaked, expressed.
Express. That's what it was. Yeah, maybe there needs to be a doctor just expressing Italian anal glands. We'd have a much nicer smelling New York.
Yeah, that's what's doing it.
That's what
the only
smells so
thing.
bad in New York is the sweaty Italians, not the piss and shit that runs through the.
Yeah, or the
through the
garbage
waterways.
on the side of the streets and, and the rats and
Man.
million
Ever
other
since like
things.
the fall of the mafia, I think the social capital for Italians has like been going down. You know,
Yeah, that was
'Cause
what,
at least
that's
they were
what
like
had.
they were like feared and respected in like the mafia way. You know,
Right.
now it's like, hey, I guess you yell at people in traffic and you own pizza shops and you wear tracksuits.
I mean, I think at this point, most of the Italians that were around at that time have just become what Americans are. They're just like,
Yeah, exactly.
I think the only Italians that you're thinking of are in Italy.
Maybe no, not at all. They're out here. There's plenty of
Are they
Italians I
still?
know who wear tracksuits all the time.
Yeah, I guess. You sure they're not Greek? Greeks do that too.
Greeks do that also. That whole Mediterranean
Greeks
fucking
also
peninsula
sweaty.
area just love tracksuits.
Greeks are sweaty people
They
too.
are.
A lot of
I think
oil in
Armenia.
that food.
Armenia's in that Mediterranean
Yeah.
area too.
Mediterranean food's very oily.
Yeah. I wonder if it's because like
It's not
they like
hot.
leaked onto the food, and that's why it's oily. That's how you know it's good. Like, what did you have, olive oil? And they're like, yeah,
Sure.
yeah, olive oil.
Like,
Nothing but that.
We should market olive
And
oil.
They look and there's a guy in the kitchen just stringing out his hair, and he's like, cut it out. Just stringing his hair into a vat that's labeled olive oil.
Yes, the guy's name was Olive.
Yeah, it's olive's oil. Yeah, dude. I don't get greasy. I just get sweaty.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten greasy. Even sweaty takes a while. Sweaty takes a lot of exercising.
Yeah, I just get sweaty sitting around, dude. I hate it. I don't know. My armpits get really sweaty.
Yeah. Have you done your 23andMe? Are you part Italian?
Dude, I think it's the Irish. The Irish just sit and sweat.
That's probably
and
from
they're
your
just
alcohol.
gross.
Then. They
Yeah,
sweat,
exactly.
They sweat alcohol.
Yeah, it might be the alcohol intake.
That's
Dude, my armpits have enough fucking like thermal energy to power a car. I bet, dude. Like,
Yeah,
my fucking,
probably not.
I sweat so hot. You don't know. I don't know either, but you don't know enough to say no. So
I know enough to say probably not.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
How much?
I get really sweaty.
You maybe run like an RC car,
You know,
or like one of
that's
those
all I
wind-up
need.
cars.
I don't really think I know. I don't know how much power it takes to power a car. I guess.
I'm gonna assume.
I think I have
it
a
takes
car
lot,
battery's worth in
considering
each
we-
armpit. Each armpit, I bet a
There's still
solid.
There's still not
car
that many
battery.
things that can power a car. Like, I think even like the corn thing we're still working on.
No, I mean like if you could. Yeah, I guess. I know. How come we haven't figured out corn fuel yet? Figured
They're
out in
trying.
people.
I mean, I think
Figured
they're
out in
trying.
cars.
Yeah. Have they figured out in people? Isn't corn bad for you?
No, you can eat corn. You
You
eat
can
corn
eat
and
it,
live
but
forever.
I think it's bad for you.
No way.
I'm pretty sure it adds like
Is this-
no nutritional value.
You know about as much of this as you do if I could power a car with my armpits.
Just about, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't. That's like potatoes too. I remember hearing that. Like, oh,
Not a lot of nutritional
I was
value.
like, no, it's kind of
Some.
It's kind of filler food.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, you won't starve to death, but you might die of like
Scurvy.
scurvy. Yeah. Might die of some other kind of malnutrition disease, but wouldn't that be crazy? You're like not starving, but you're still starving to death because you're just eating potatoes.
Potatoes and
your body
old
can't
bread or
fucking take
something.
it.
Yeah.
We need vegetables. You mean potatoes?
Yeah.
No.
No, this should not have been called a vegetable. This is a starch. They should not be the same thing. We've really classified things wrong. That's
Yeah.
we got lazy. We're like fruits, vegetables, grain, like sugar.
Yeah.
It's like I bet there's more categories.
Like it comes from the ground.
Yeah.
If it comes from the ground, it's a vegetable. I'm like, what about weed? That's a drug. You could never do it. No, it's a vegetable, man.
looks like a
Sounds like a. We should classify potatoes as drugs, like we do weed.
There you go.
Then no one will eat potatoes unless you're like really cool. And only cool kids will eat potatoes.
You gotta mash them up and snort them.
Yeah, Schedule 1 mashed potatoes.
Just rubbing some potatoes au gratin on your teeth, getting on your gums. It's like, yeah, that's the good stuff.
See, we cut it with cheese, and it makes it taste better. You say cut it with? Well, it's a drug now, so.
Well, it's a drug. Yeah. We don't cook these anymore.
Yeah, no, it's not just mixed with cheese, it's cut with cheese. There's still fentanyl in them. Why would we even do that? Yeah, we cut these
Like
potatoes with
once things are
tragic,
drugs, really.
tragic potato overdose.
Once anything's classified as a drug, we add we add fentanyl.
Just throw a little fentanyl in it. And
It's
we
like
make the news.
it's like salt.
Yeah, exactly.
See, if
Yeah,
it was a
that's-
vegetable still, we would use salt.
Yeah, it's drug seasoning. It's like drug seasonal. That's
Yeah.
what fentanyl.
Salt's not good.
Fentanyl.
Salt's not good for you either, right? Same thing.
Oh, did I put fentanyl? I meant to put seasonal. My bad.
I think I have a season called seasonal, actually.
No, yeah, the seasonal's a thing.
It's for vegetables. It's just like a bunch of all the seasonings.
Real vegetables.
I bet there's like I bet there's something that's in seasonal that's also in fentanyl.
I don't think. I don't think that's true.
No,
I don't think there's. I think fentanyl is the only reason.
It's
like
one
fentanyl
thing.
isn't a bunch of different drugs.
I don't think it's a bunch of
It's
different
not like
drugs.
a bad
It's one
mix-up. I think it's one drug.
Drugs are made, yeah, but any drug's made up of like other chemical compounds. Like there's a chemical in it that's probably in
I
seasonal.
mean, yeah, I get like saying like drywall is a million different things, like, but it's still just drywall. Like seasonal is you take a bunch of different things that come in different bottles and are already different things, and then you mix them up. I think. And I don't know.
Isn't that chemistry?
I think you're mixing
basic chemistry.
I think you're mixing up chemistry and mixing things together.
Yeah, chemistry. I went to a really shitty school.
I do chemistry every morning when I make a smoothie.
Yeah.
I throw my banana chemicals in with my apple chemicals and blueberry chemicals.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes you make some chemistry cereal. You know, you get a little milk in there.
Yeah.
You get some Captain Crunch.
Yeah, you gotta eat it too fast before the reaction makes it I forget what the medical term is, but it's soggy.
Yeah.
Soggy.
Medical's not the same as chemistry.
Yeah,
Come
scientific
on.
term. Whatever. I'm sure there's some chemistry in science or in medicine.
There is chemistry in science. Chemistry is a science.
I corrected myself. You're addressing the first thing instead of the thing where I corrected myself.
I'll address whatever I want to address.
You're addressing this on purpose. You're definitely intentionally not hearing me.
No, I heard you. I heard you were wrong. I heard you say something stupid, and I addressed it immediately.
I still got the correction out.
Before
I got the correction out.
Simultaneously as...
That's how it happened. It's recorded. We can play this back.
No, right now we can't.
That's why we need a producer. So we can play minutes back from this
play
podcast.
Back minutes either.
We at least need a secretary to read the minutes.
Yeah, that's what we need.
At 3:40, Willie said, Willie corrected himself in time. So
just in time.
Eric, you're
1 second later.
Your comment has been dismissed. We need like a judge. That's what we need.
Judge will be fun.
Withdrawn. I withdraw my last statement, Your Honor. Wouldn't that be great to do this podcast in front of a judge?
They just stop us. Like, no, you're out of order or
That's
something.
hearsay. That's hearsay. There's no evidence to support that. You're just wrong.
They're like, viewers, please ignore the last comments.
That'd be great. If
That'd
we do get a
actually be
producer, we got to make him dress up like a judge.
Yeah,
at least.
judge producer.
Yeah. Excuse me, judge producer.
Judge Judy just quit or something, I think.
Good.
And we can get her.
Good. Hell yeah. Bring in new TV judges.
Yeah.
She's like an institution of TV judges.
She popularized it, I think.
Yeah. She's like the only reason people care about the law to this day.
Yeah.
If it weren't for Judge Judy, we'd be out murdering each other in the street.
I don't think she's the reason people respect Judge.
She popularized the law. Popularized.
She made it so you have to pay your landlord or your roommate or something when you do something.
She taught me that if I ever cheat on my girlfriend, it could be a legal issue.
Yeah.
And I think that's something all men should fear.
I can't even
Everyone should fear that.
I can't even name one court case out of Judge Judy.
You can, though. You just got to make one up. And it's
I
probably
don't even remember what
existed.
they were. I feel like they were all just like, yeah, so he was living with me and then he ate all of my food out of the fridge and I never told him he could eat all my food out of the fridge. I'm looking for compensation of $65 and then $500 suffering.
There you go, dude. Exactly. Yeah. It's small claims court.
Yeah.
She made small claims court. She found, I think that's really what her value was.
That's what it was.
She
White
showed
trash
the
court.
world that you can take whoever you want to small claims court for anything.
She showed that you can sue someone without a lawyer.
Yeah, you don't need a lawyer. I don't think you're even allowed a lawyer in small claims court. I'm pretty
Well,
sure
they're
that's
going
one
to
of the
take
rules.
everything.
Like, yeah, my fees are already, it's through the roof.
You better win or...
You already owe me more money than
Yeah.
you stand to make just by talking to me. So
If you win, you owe
made a
me
mistake.
$6,000. Like, oh, fuck.
I just wanted my $80.
I
It's
better...
really something. Small claims court is such a funny idea.
Yeah.
It's just like if you really want to not deal with this by yourself, you could take it in front of a judge. It's got to be like the crossing guard of judges. You know what I mean?
Judge Judy, also the most well-paid judge of all time.
Guarantee. Well, yeah. I mean, she's got on TV show. I bet most small claims court judges are like fucking old alcoholic, maybe ex-retiree judges who had to get back into it for money. They're whatever, like exiled judges. You know what I mean? They're not allowed to be judges anymore.
Yeah, every court case, every small claims court case has a judge just going, "Fuck my life."
Yeah, it's like this. Would a defendant A keep it down? I'm so hungover.
they're like smoking.
Yeah. He's like, order. Ah. Oh God, it's so loud.
He's got like a rubber muzzle on his gavel.
All right, I can't do the gavel. So when I go like, shh, everyone has to be quiet.
All right, we're gonna take 5 minutes of quiet time. Can you guys please turn the lights down?
Everybody put their heads down for 5 minutes. Oh my God, I'm so hungover.
Whoever has Advil wins this case. That's the thing too. There's nothing there's no laws that govern judges. It seems like
no judges can kind of just be like, yeah, you win.
Yeah, I don't like you today. Your attitude's bad.
We haven't figured out. That's been a thing since like the Romans. I feel like too. It's like, yeah, this judge says if you're right or not. And you're like, well, who's this asshole? It's like, he's the judge. I don't know.
Judge. I don't know. He got here somehow.
That's his job.
He's the only one with a robe. Yeah. He's the only one brave enough to wear that stupid robe in public.
That ridiculous wig. How come I gotta be listened to by a guy who's dressed in like it's the 1700s?
I don't think they wear the powdered wigs anymore.
I think they do.
No way.
In some courts, I'm pretty sure they do.
Maybe in England or something.
In England, they definitely do. But I'm pretty sure they still wear the powdered wigs in some courts. But maybe I'm wrong. Again, it's not a good thing to know.
Yeah. They should have to wear it in the Supreme Court still. They don't wear it in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, they must.
No.
They don't?
No, they don't.
Honestly, no. I'm glad they don't. That should be the only court they don't do that in.
Everyone else should have to.
Everyone else should, and the Supreme Court are like, all right, now, you have to take us seriously now because we're in the Supreme Court. We're not wearing silly wigs. This isn't a dress-up game. I'm a fucking actual lawyer.
Yeah. And the Supreme Court decides things that govern all law.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They can make a law. Everyone has to wear a wig but us.
All judges, we unanimously decided this.
Can we appeal it? Yeah, but it'll always come back to us. So, what do you want?
You can try.
Or you can wait for all of us to die and try again. What a hilarious thing.
Yeah. You don't want to piss someone off in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, you're a judge dictator.
You don't want to be on their bad side.
Everyone's like, hey, it's a bad idea to have a leader live forever and govern forever. But we should have the people who make the laws live forever and lead forever.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds worse.
We don't even elect them.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know these guys. That's the stupidest system. That sounds way worse than having a dictator.
Yeah.
It sounds like having a dictator, basically.
It is. Having like 12 dictators who all have to try and agree on something, but it's majority wins.
Yeah, it's 12 dictators who hate each other.
Yeah.
Have to fucking figure it out all the time.
Seems like any Supreme Court case at least should have to just be all of them decide for it. Like, it should be argued until they all decide in a direction.
Yeah.
If it's stuff that's going to govern us forever.
Well, they do that with juries.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
get any asshole off the street are like, all right, you have to be fucking here until you can all decide something. But at the highest levels of our judicial system,
simple
majority rules. Whoever brought the most donuts to work.
Today at the Supreme Court, we're going to do shirts versus skins. Like, what?
Yeah, we will read our verdict in terms of taking our shirts off. Whoever doesn't take their shirt off votes no. Whoever does is a yes. And if you kind of tie your shirt into your neck and kind of make that shirt bra thing, you're undecided.
You're refusing to. You're absentee. It's an absentee ballot.
You're abstaining.
And we're gonna make
absentee
fun
you're
of you.
not there.
Yeah.
You didn't even correct yourself.
Well, absentee ballots, the vote is like the not voting, isn't it? There.
No, absentee is when you're not there to vote.
Well, it's when you're not there. Yeah.
No, it's abstaining.
Oh, okay. That's what the Supreme Court gets to do. They can just be like,
I think anyone can.
I'm
No,
not
that's.
gonna give
But I
my
think
opinion.
that's what you were trying to say. Is what I'm saying.
No, I wasn't trying to. I know that they are actually there, but I just think they're saying their vote's not there.
I don't think that's what you meant. I think you meant abstaining. You're trying to.
No. No, I know what I meant. It might have been wrong, but that's what I meant to say.
Okay. You're wrong.
yeah. Where's our judge?
Oh, you're a judge. See, fuck.
Get a judge in here. Was I wrong? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could argue it in a court of law.
Where's like Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Is she dead? Is everyone who's ever been on the Supreme Court, besides the people on the Supreme Court, currently dead?
Yes.
That sucks.
No one retires.
We gotta get it. We gotta get a good Supreme Court justice to.
That's the
to
only
judge
job,
this podcast.
The only job you don't retire from is comedian, stand-up comedian, and Supreme Court justice.
Yeah, Supreme Court justice, drug dealer, and stand-up comic.
I guess really
Every
anything.
time I get out, they pull me back in.
I guess kind of anything in the government you're allowed to do forever. No one leaves.
Except for president. That's the one.
You're not allowed to do that forever.
That's the one. The one where we actually need consistency. You're not allowed to do that forever. But everything else where you could corrupt and ruin the system from its roots, you can do that forever.
Yeah. Well, because it's all show.
Yeah, exactly. Good old government.
No one recognizes like a body. If you just kept changing the head.
Yeah, that's
on
true.
that
Then
body,
it's a
everyone's
faceless
like,
organization.
It's a new person.
It's a whole new guy. It's not a faceless organization that has power over every single aspect of American and outer world societies.
It's not still the majority of it the same people as it was 4 years ago.
Yeah,
5 years. It's all new people.
It's not even the same as 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Hell no. Or their sons and daughters. No.
Yeah. Then you see something and you hear, like, you see a documentary and watch how some of the people climb through the ranks.
Yeah.
And they're just there for fucking ever.
And how many fucking senators? Every time you say, like, this guy's been a senator since 1970. It's
Yeah.
like, that guy should be shot in the back of the head.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Like, oh, so we can blame this person for things, right? Can we hang them publicly? That should just be on ballots now. You want to be a senator longer than one term, then the next ballot we get to also vote if we just publicly hang you.
Yeah. Or
You better do a good job.
After that one term, you get at least the option of, like, if you don't win this next one, you get a hanging.
Yeah. Public servant at least sounds like a job where we should get to whip you in a town square.
Yeah, or demand some hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
Hey, public servant, my fucking drink is getting warm.
Because the fucking
Excuse
polar
me,
ice caps are melting.
Senator. More raspberry shortcakes.
Yeah,
I'm
more
gonna
little
write my
bacon
senator
wrap
for
things.
that. Hello, Senator Weinstein or whoever runs California. I'd like some more hors d'oeuvres for my dinner party.
More OAR d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
More
More
d'oeuvres.
d'oeuvres. See,
That's a word that's spelled wrong.
That
word is a mess.
That needs an umlaut.
Yeah.
Umlaut.
That word that's probably not English.
No, it's definitely French.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. That's a good one. I saw this thing about the American royal baby. Do you know about the American royal baby?
It's the American royal baby?
That's what they're calling it.
Half
on
American,
TV.
half
They
royal.
call it the American royal. So I didn't give a shit.
It's a half breed.
I didn't. No, actually, though, I didn't give a shit about like the royal family whole like America, like we're having a baby born in America. Like they do this whole ad. It's like instead of it being born in Buckingham Palace, it'll be in sunny California.
Oh no!
Like, that's brutal.
Get that royal baby out of here. Drown that baby in the sea.
But then I saw they call it the American royal baby, and I was like, dude, this baby might get like murdered by the royal family.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna get Princess
the American
Diana.
royal like the American royal baby. That's historically like if there's a French royal baby, the fucking royal family's like, we got to kill that French royal baby as soon as we can because they're going to take over.
American Royal Baby sounds like
American
it already
Royal
has a show on TLC.
American Royal Baby, it's going to be Keeping Up with the Kardashians, except every season someone's going to die mysteriously.
It's like Clue meets the Kardashians.
It'll be there's a big party at the end of the season.
The big old
but it's
whodunit.
Yeah, but Prince William's just gone. I don't know where he went. Yeah, died in a boat accident outside of Ibiza. Like, oh, that's weird. We're not going to talk about that. American Royal Baby.
The boat
It's like
exploded,
The Walking
but like
Dead,
from the
but
top
for
down.
it's like The Walking Dead for like reality shows because it's
Who's
a new
gonna die
character
next?
gets killed off
Yeah.
every episode. What happened to Prince Charles? There's only like 4 names that all these guys have. It's like
Yeah.
Charles, William, Harry, and like John or
Andrew?
Pope
Andrew's
John.
one.
Yeah, Andrew. That's it. They're the only 4 names.
About it.
And there's like
And then
Kate's a lot.
And
Kate comes up.
Victoria's.
Yeah, Victoria and Kate. Those are the only 2 names that
Diana.
girls get. No, that's why they killed her.
Like, that's an American
That's
name.
a dumb name. I told you can change your name to Victoria. We're gonna send you into a wall in France. And she's like, I choose Diana. And they're like, all right.
That was a really stupid choice. It's a name. Just
But
be
yeah,
one
dude,
of Elizabeth, Victoria.
American royal baby. Dude, what if this royal baby takes over? Like they become king of England. Like if this was the Middle Ages, this would be
Then
huge
are we-
news.
yeah.
This is the craziest thing
It's
that's
still
ever
huge
happened.
news, I think.
It doesn't matter even a little bit in real life.
It doesn't actually matter, but it was big like news.
Yeah, it's big news, but it's also it couldn't matter in the slightest politically.
no, it's big
or
Oprah
like-
news.
Yeah, exactly. But it used to be. It's like this is like the biggest political gaffe in the world is this baby being born in America. This is like starting the Iraq War. This potentially, for that for the old times, but
Yeah.
now it doesn't matter. But I would like to see this baby either usurp the royal family or die mysteriously.
The second one sounds more likely, unfortunately.
As long as I get one.
Unfortunately for the baby.
As long as I get one of them. I don't really care which one it is. But one of those has to happen. If they just have a nice long life.
Did they give it
and,
a cool name?
I didn't read that much. I don't want to get attached to it because I know it's going to die mysteriously. So I don't want to get
just call it American Royal Baby.
American Royal Baby.
That could be anyone. That doesn't matter to me. You give
What's
it a
its
name.
name?
Oh God.
It's ARB, American Royal Baby. Don't ask.
Good old Arb.
Yeah.
How's Arb doing?
Yeah, how's old Arb doing? Why's his name Arb? It's because we don't want to get attached to him.
Don't take Arb out on any boating trips, or on private planes,
Yeah.
or
Or on a hunting trip.
Yeah.
No
no
No learning how to fly a helicopter. No driving into tunnels.
Yeah.
No tunnels.
No tunnels. Tunnels are bad.
Anyway, you can only drive in open air.
Yeah. Don't drink anything from open bottles already.
Yeah.
I think
don't
too.
don't drink anything
don't
in
drink
general.
anything.
It might be poisoned. Or eat. Don't eat either. This American Royal Baby dies mysteriously, emaciated and so thirsty.
Arb's really
It must have
gonna.
been the royal family.
Arb's
Killing
really
him.
gonna need to learn how to farm its own food.
Yeah. Sorry, Arb, we can't trust anyone but you, so you're gonna have to learn how to cook.
Do you even know if it's a boy or a girl?
No.
That's awesome. You didn't read any of this article.
I was just like, American Royal Baby's gonna die for sure. And I was like, yes. And that was the end of it. I don't wish death on the baby. I wish death on the institution the baby represents.
Yeah. Baby's born into
It's not the
unfortunate
baby's-
circumstances.
Yeah, exactly. Not all babies are born with the privilege and the prestige of being just a regular guy. Some of you have to be royal and have people care about you from the day you're born for some reason.
Yeah.
That would be shitty. Honestly, someone should just put this baby out of its misery. Just get it done, fucking Queen.
I think the Queen, yeah.
Queen. I know the Queen watches our podcast, so fucking get on it. Kill this royal baby before she's coming for your family.
Well, that's why
Queen?
that's ultimately why they had it here instead of there, because that Queen would have murdered that baby immediately.
No, dude, that's why it's gonna matter even more. Because now this is the American royal baby. Dude, this baby might even. What if it starts an American royal family?
What if they're probably
like,
going to Canada
this
soon?
baby,
It's going to be
this
the
baby
American
hooks
Canadian
up with
royal
like,
baby.
It's like North Kardashian or whatever the hell, and they have a fucking American royal family baby. Holy shit!
I feel like it sounds like one of the like signs of the apocalypse or something.
Yeah. A royal baby has been born in America.
Yeah.
The land of
Oceans will rise.
Yeah. The prophecy: a royal baby will be born in the land of no kings, and plague will sweep the world.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with all that old world shit now.
Yeah, I mean, I think
no royalty here.
Yeah, we don't exactly. So I don't think that'll matter too much unless they establish a royal family, and then we have like
three people's
like
a
a
family.
7 years like a 7 years war kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
but in America versus England, that'd be fun. We need some old timey wars again. The West doesn't go to war with each other anymore, and I think that's bullshit.
West.
You know? The West is like, let's attack everything else.
Yeah.
We need a good old Western war again.
I think we just don't know how to split up the military anymore. The army.
No, like England versus America.
Oh, you won't fight them.
Yeah, I mean anyone in the West, anyone in Europe.
You mean
we'll fight Spain,
you
whatever.
mean anyone in Western Europe?
No, like the cultural West.
Yeah,
you know,
gotcha.
like and then there's all the other places. Who knows what they're called? There's the East and the West, and then Iraq. And then Russia's like it's something else.
Russia's a pole.
Russia's just Russia. I don't really get it, but we need some good the West fighting
Next
the
to
West.
Alaska, I know that.
Like, I think Germany is technically the West, or at least that's where it started. Because then there was like East Germany. That can't be the West.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's West Germany and East Germany.
But I think now it's just Germany again.
There's even
since like
West Berlin and East Berlin.
No, but I mean this isn't like 1980. I think we got rid of the Berlin Wall. I don't know a lot about Germany, but I'm pretty sure. I think Reagan did
still
that.
sides.
But
no,
like, yeah,
I've
like
seen
the
the
cultural
pictures.
West.
Some people
you know?
with sledgehammers.
Yeah, Reagan just said some words. He didn't even do anything.
So tear down that wall, and people are like, "We're on it. Fucking shut up, you fucking manager."
Yeah, we've been tearing it. You don't even live here.
Yeah,
We're all down to tear the wall.
You don't have control over Germany. Shut up.
I think Mr. Gorbachev is like, Ronald Reagan, tear down this wall. Because both sides wanted it up.
Both sides are like, no, it's actually a good thing.
Yeah, no, it's
we
good.
need this wall.
This is the only thing stopping us from nuking each other.
They knocked the wall down. They're like, now it's just harder to tell which side we're on. And it's just
Yeah.
confusing.
That's why we need another good old
intermingle.
West versus West war. Let's fight Spain. You know?
Does Spain have a military?
Probably, maybe. I hope not. If they don't, we're gonna win really easily.
Spain's military is in like Dancing with the Stars, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, we use we
have some bullfighters.
Yeah, you guys might have Krav Maga, but we have capoeira. Yeah, dance fighting.
That's Brazilian. They don't even have that.
Yeah, they got I bet they have some kind of military.
They have some Latin lovers.
Yeah, exactly. Our military is it's like that Greek military that was all like
Greasy.
lovers. You know what I mean? There's like a Greek army where it's like they made everyone bang each other because then they'd care more about each other.
When was that?
Like in Greece, like not like this year.
I know. I'd imagine.
Like a million years ago. But
yeah,
that
probably
was
a long time ago.
Yeah, but that's like the opposite. Of don't ask, don't tell. It's like don't ask, don't tell if you're straight. I don't want to hear it. You gotta bang that guy.
The orgy
bang that
battalion.
guy and care more.
You're gonna fight for the person you love them. You've been inside them. They've been inside you.
Yeah, exchange bodily fluids.
What?
Blood and semen. Yeah,
I don't think that's how love works.
I mean,
or military.
Probably does. At least how military works. If you care about the guy you're fighting with, maybe you'll fight a little better.
I don't know.
I guess I get it. I get the idea. It does make sense. You can't tell me that doesn't at least make sense to someone who, like an ancient person. You know what
true.
I mean?
Ancient people,
And
very
people are
dumb.
like, yeah, they're like, yeah, I love banging that dude. I don't want him to die.
The fact
I'll
that,
do anything to make that doesn't happen. Right?
The fact that we look back on ancient stuff and use that today for anything is just really dumb.
Every time it's like, oh, the people who lived in the plains meditated all the time. You're like, yeah, they also ate mercury and fucking
and
buried themselves in dirt.
30.
The ancient Chinese had a lot of great methods, like eating mercury.
Yeah. They also didn't know where the sun went when it was nighttime. We've learned a few
It went
things.
into the underworld.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that it? I think
I don't know. Can be.
I got I was excited to talk about American Royal Baby. I had nothing else.
American Royal Baby. It is pretty. Yeah.
That was
it's
my
fun
That was my big closer.
to be the doctor who got to slap that baby.
Yeah, right? He's like, can I slap?
Am I? He had to put a white glove on.
Yeah. The doctor slaps him. Like, he's alive. And like, all right, cool. And they take him out back and shoot him. Nobody touches this baby.
Right. Put a white glove, got powdered, and he smacked the baby in the face and said on the ass. Welcome to this world, American Royal Baby. It's gonna be strange for you.
Yeah, he gets some powder on his gloves, touches his head, and slaps a powdered wig on him. Like, here you go. Now you're an English guy in America.
Now you're a Royal American baby.
Now you're a Royal American or American Royal Baby.
What's it take to be a Royal American baby?
Again, I think that's a Kardashian baby. Like a Northwest.
Gotcha.
Northwest.
God, that's the dumbest.
What a fun name. I love that. That's worse. If they call that a baby American Royal Baby, that's still a better name than Northwest. That's still better.
It's a better name. It's a better name than pilot captain or whatever too. There's something that's a famous baby
Pilot
name.
captain? No way.
Pilot something. Yeah. All of those names are so stupid.
Yeah, it's like, how do I make my weird kid that's gonna grow up thinking is royalty even weirder?
Yeah.
I know. I'll give him a stupid fucking name and then $1 million on his first birthday.
My kid's not gonna
never be able to talk to anybody.
My kid's not gonna have any monetary problems, so I gotta make sure they have some other problems.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna make sure my kid's bullied in the other millionaire school.
They're gonna have so
And
much
get there,
money.
it's like, hi. Oh, my daughter's name is North. Like, oh, my son's name is Pilot. Like, cool. You want to go drive off a cliff? Like, we're so fucking stupid. It's insane.
All right. Well, this was a public one.
Dude, this is for the people.
For the people.
This is for
cheap people.
I don't think that. Eric thinks that. I don't think that.
Yeah, I do think that.
But
You'll never beat American Royal Baby.
But if you want to sway Eric, all you have to do is subscribe to the Patreon for just $1 a month.
That's true.
And
that's all you gotta do to sway me.
if you want to pay more.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Or 15,000.
Yeah.
If you're the American Royal Baby.
Yeah, if the American Royal or family is watching,
The family,
they're like,
yeah, they
hey, we
probably
really
have.
like how you guys talk about our family. I'd love to give you $50,000.
Really appreciate promoting us so
I
well
really
all the
like-
time.
I like how you describe us to your fans and viewers. Yeah. So thanks, American Royal Family. That's for you. And for the rest of you, it's only $1, or if you want to pay 500% more and only pay $5, you can be like, I'm paying 500% more for something. But it's still only $5. That's a cool thing to be able to say, you know?
It's like getting more likes on your social media when you don't do anything. You're just like, you work at Arby's or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Status.
Yeah, exactly. You can tell your friends who also subscribe
Tell
to
your
podcasts.
friends you give us $5.
All your friends who pay $1, you can be like, I pay $5, and then you could kick sand in their faces or something like that because you're better than them.
And they're broke.
Yeah, they're broke piece of shit, but not you.
You have to demonstrate that you're not broke.
Yeah,
and
and
buying
therefore-
expensive things.
And by not being broke, therefore better as a person than them.
yeah, your
You know?
moral fiber is just stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
The moral fiber of Gucci is so strong.
And physically, you're also better. Physically, morally, mentally, spiritually,
artistically.
Artistically. I think that's it.
That's all I got. I think
all
that's
of it.
everything. Yeah.
You can hear better. Also, I don't know.
Yeah.
That might be physically, but
That's physically, probably.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Man, yeah. Subscribe to the podcast and let us know. Let us know if hearing is physical or not. But thank you, and we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Thanks again for listening to the Two Dumb Babies Secret Podcast. If you enjoyed this, be sure to subscribe on Patreon at patreon.com/twodumbbabies, where you can